you are here, you started business, you were like that, you know, like exactly. At that point, it wasn't your willpower, it was maybe the fear of the Lord, the fear of my sponsor, or the honor or respect I have for my sponsor at that point in time. Your willpower really does not have a role to play. But right now, coming to justice, is it your willpower or the effect of your sponsor? I know this effect is there, but is it your willpower that you use? Yes. I can tell you to a very large extent that the results you want to see is a byproduct of your willpower. And to a very large extent, willpower will not accomplish much. Because have you been there? You said today I want to create 10 gigs. You never finished doing the Canva design for the first gig image. How many of us are here? You say you prospect 10 people, they will tell you yes. Somehow, we just discovered that at 6 o'clock has reached. I'm not going out today. So what happens? Is it that your willpower failed? Is it that your planning and structures fail? No, it's because sometimes our willpower does not have systems and structures that support it. I have a lot of things to say, but I'll end my journey there. I just want to read something out for us, right? I circled this part because it's a very funny story. Now, one of the things that is amazing is when we have evaluations, right? We have a very beautiful thing we do at the end of evaluation, right? People have the opportunity to stretch, to push. First time I did that evaluation, I remember the first time I did the evaluation, and I had the opportunity to stretch. The following week did not bomb me, I had to make money by all means. Primarily because I don't like embarrassment. Number two is because it was painful. But then how many of us have gone to play one? The next thing you just slept off. When you got home, ate, drank, garri, cold water, you slept. And fish. Okay. How many of us have come back from vigil? In fact, have you gone to vigil and your mom was angry with you? Why are you sleeping like this? Why are you sleeping this long? Okay. How many of us have done something strenuous? There are people who did the same thing with you were wondering, what did you do that is new? How many of us are there? Now, the reason is because when you work out, when you do something physical, you lack the energy to do other things. When you use your willpower to do what is important, you have less strength to do useless things. Have you fasted 3 days before? Did you have the strength to talk to that your roommate? To gist? To go and, if I fetch water once, sometimes back then, I'll fetch the water of 3 days down in my room because I know that the next 3 days I'm almost dead. Mr. Blessed, can you read it? Yes. You know that when you have put all your energy in one thing, you don't have energy to waste on other things. So there was a funny research that was done, right? So they told guys that this is chocolates, exactly. This is chocolate. These are radishes. Tell me one vegetable that is common. No, one that people can eat. Garden egg. Let's use garden egg. I don't like garden egg. People say it's sweet. I don't want something that is cucumber. Let's use cucumber. Now you have cucumbers here. People don't really eat cabbage raw. Cucumber or garden egg. Now we have chocolates here. Which chocolate should we use? Farm. No, like chocolate biscuits. Okay. Let's work with farm. Right. Now, if I said the experiment was like, okay, this set of people only eat the chocolate, and after 1 hour, after 2 hours, when the supervisor, right, the person who was taking the test comes back, then you can now eat the radishes. The cucumber. I don't like cucumbers, right? I don't like garden eggs. But now the next set of people eats only garden eggs or eat only cucumbers. Exactly. Let's call cucumbers. It's good for everybody. Eat only cucumbers for the next 2 hours, and you must eat at least 15. Then you can now eat the chocolate. You know what happened? These guys who were eating the chocolates, they finished eating like these guys eat half a carton of fab. I know some people they can finish 1 carton in 1 day. Eat this and they finished it in record time. What happened was the invigilator did something. He brought out a puzzle. Which is something I'm going to tie this thing back to our business. He brought out a puzzle. Now the puzzle was impossible to solve. impossible. He knew that these people cannot solve it. Have you written exams that you know that this lecturer just wants us to fail? Now that was that kind of puzzle man gave them. So he gave it to those two sets of people. And you know what happened? He put a bell that if you cannot solve this puzzle, just ring the bell and go. You know what happened? The guys who ate the chocolates first, right, before they went to eat the gardeners, they quit immediately before the guys who ate the cucumbers. You know why? These guys, they knew they were still going to get the chocolates, right? So they had trained their willpower to wait, to endure the bitterness of that cucumber. So they had trained their resilience that they didn't know that the question was not, the puzzle was not solvable. But they were willing to endure and stay extra time solving that thing with the hope that they can solve it. But the guys that ate the chocolates first, they already had reduced willpower. Now let me bring this home. I know you might not understand. What I'm trying to say is that one of the reasons why I like this business is your willpower, how you train your willpower. How many of you have they blocked your account this year? I came to a very staggering realization. Honestly, last time I took a train, I said something about pattern recognition. Patterns are recycling this year again. And sometimes I just have to be on my own, doing nothing too. And patterns, I will physically be able to recognize patterns. Because I was thinking about Mr. David's order. Did he do review? What did he do on the account? And a client messaged him. A lot of people's accounts were blocked 2024, April. And that week was the week I told my downline, go and create accounts. JD just said doing go level then. He didn't even do, he was doing for my sponsors clients. Go and do this thing. Go on. And he had been creating, they've been blocking. It was that moment that he went to go and create, he got his first score that went to first page and the second page. And the rest is history. Somebody's willpower, you have used your willpower since last year. Just one more. Do it again. Do it again. Try again. Are you listening to me? That willpower, I'm telling you, you can use it to delay gratification. That yes, I know that I can go and play. I can go and watch movies. People that are watching movies is fine. You can watch movies if you have results, but you don't have results. You need to endure. Force yourself to do the uncomfortable things, like I gave the example, so that you lose energy. You lose focus, just like people who have worked out, who have exercised, who have played ball. You will lose energy to do any other unserious thing. You will lose the energy to even be calling people. You lose the energy to have useless small talk. Do you understand me? So in my head, I'm like, I have to go and create an account. I have to go and do X, Y, and Z. Because this is that season. Mr. Martin, how many people have told you they blocked their accounts that last month, this month?
No.
Mr. Adiago, how many of the downlines have they blocked their accounts?
No, this month or last month?
This year. They flagged like 12 my account, three blocking. So it's like in my head, I'm seeing a pattern. There is mass exodus of already existent buyers or sellers on Fiverr, and it's Fiverr as a case study. But there is somebody now that, oh yeah, go and create accounts. He has lost confidence, he has lost faith, he has lost willpower, and that's kairos moments when everybody's going. Fiverr is trying to rank new people, bring new people. You chose not to use your willpower to do what will be your own benefit. Do you understand?
Yes,
do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
I was going to speak to systems around building habits. Starbucks is a company that has built a system around willpower. It's very, very important to understand how does Mr. Martins make money. Now, yeah, they think of honestly. Now, Mr. David, that we think of next than you. How is he doing it? What system does he have in place? Okay. Because you know what happens? People who have learned to use their willpower to get results will get results without your involvement. How would I be a Sapphire director or a Ruby director and I still have to force my downlines, go and do this, go and do that? So I must create systems. You must create systems around your own willpower. One of the things I learned from Mr. Gideon is how you say that if I need to make money this week, there is a way all the cells in my body, in his body, him speaking, knows that I need money this week and it must happen. He knows the gift to go and touch, the keywords to use, clients to message. Ms. Bolu was saying something about finding your why. You will figure out something and you must make money. You will figure out something and you must have downlines. You will figure out a creative way to follow up on that downline. Sam Altman of
Yeah.
Walmart. Is it Walmart or IKEA?
OpenAI.
No, that's true. OpenAI. I think that's Sam Altman.
It is.
I'm talking about the founder of Walmart.
Okay.
He did something very crazy. He would visit every of his stores almost every day. Like visit this store. You know how many Walmart stores there are in America? A lot. And he would visit them, talking to employees, talking to staff. That's his team. In my head, I'm like, my team are not up to 100. I can message everybody. It will teach me how to follow up on prospects. It will teach me a lot of things. Many times we read and we don't think, how can we apply? You don't need to read too many books, honestly. You need to read books, but you don't need to read too many. Okay. See, I can tell you that I know downlines of mine that have lost team members because of their level of development, and I know my role in it. That is taking responsibility as a leader. That I know that this guy was not developed enough to handle team members. Can I step in and build a relationship with them that they look beyond his shortcomings and build a relationship with me? Because you know that they stay in the business because of you, not because of Jabumu, not because of your team leader. Do you understand? Okay.
Right.
Do you learn something today?
Yes, sir.
Applause to God Almighty.